Hey all, Big Al here, and I've got something to show you. The likelihood is you've probably already seen it. But do we have the best club of 2024? And it's been right in front of our noses the entire time. Woo! Would you... It's quite possible, isn't it, knowing us, you know, leaving reviews late until the end of 2024? Yes. Well, here we are. Enjoy. So everyone that's watching this, first of all, Team Al, participation time. Don't you love it? Stand up and head towards your golf clubs, wherever they are located in the house, whether that's a garage, the living room. Are you a living roomer? So now we've located the golf bags, well done. Grab your driver and throw it in the nearest bin. Because with today's golf club, there's a very good chance you're not going to need it. Don't actually throw your driver away, you donut. Yes, you may be relieved to know I'm not doing the talking today. I'm leaving all the talking to this. Doesn't talk much, does it? Of course, another golf club that goes into, Al should have reviewed this a lot sooner because there's a few videos in that playlist, I'll let you know. Today's golf club in that playlist is the TaylorMade Qi10 Tour Fairway wood. In the right setting, you won't need a driver. But with so many fitting options available, this club can be whatever you want it to be, baby.
Oh, behave.
Sorry? It's seriously mean looking, lots of visual technology, a huge weighting system at the back again in this fairway wood. Speed pockets, adjustable lofts, twist face, what else did I forget? That and that. Definitely that is true. But I was one of the first in the world to actually see this and test this when it was released, and I think everyone in the room was, I kind of wish I'd filmed it. I know what this is capable of, put it that way, and hopefully I can show you that today. Even though the swing's very different, probably a bit more consistent, less speed, but I still think we could potentially get driver distances out of this fairway wood. But visually it's an absolute delight of a fairway wood, very TaylorMade like. If you're expecting anything different, you might be disappointed. It's so, you know, the blueprints, the DNA's been there for years. Obviously shaping, sizing does change to try and achieve a particular characteristic, whether that's more stability or launch, more distance, but it's still a TaylorMade fairway wood. So a brief mention to our sponsors, Swingtweaks. Swingtweaks is a free app available on Google Play and the App Store. All you need to do is film yourself down the line and face on, send that clip to a PGA Professional who will get back to you in just a few hours with full detailed video analysis of your swing and how you can get better with YouTube drills as well. All that for the price of $24.99 US. To make it even better, if it's your first time using Swingtweaks, use the code TEAMAL for 20% off. So just going to hit a couple to loosen up here and see how we get on with the weight changes later down the line. I mean, I'm hitting this off the deck. This is what I'd use this club for. Very easy. Straight down the middle. More of a fairway wood, fairway finding option for me with this setting. Very TaylorMade sound as well, TaylorMade sound and feel. It's lovely. Probably looking at this thinking that's not very far, 257, but like I say, these are easy. There's another 30 minimum in this off of here. At the end, I'm going to even get the 300 out for you. Seen enough of this. Like a robot, not me, the club. Just point it in the right direction, it does it. So 255, 257, 259 increments of warm-up. I feel like those are. Now, we brushed over the tech, but there's one thing I want to highlight with this golf club, and that's this baby. 50 grams of mass that can be moved and pushed forwards, center, push back, different stages to fine-tune your ball flight. We're going to test this now. We're going to have it pushed forwards at the end, because that's going to be the bombing setting. We're going to have it at the back to start with, to see what we get, and the variation in the back weight to the forward weight, and see the difference, well, in numbers. Okay, so now we push the weight to the back. So this is what you want to achieve if you want even more stability than that. So probably less movement at impact with the face, ideally straighter ball flight, but we know it's not as easy as that. Also, I'd say as well, like, this doesn't necessarily mean because the weight backwards, it's going to be shorter than the weight forwards. If you struggle with launch and spin, there's a high probability the weight backwards is going to go further for you. So don't believe everything pushed forward equals more distance. I'm not a fan of that feel. Feels very different. I feel like that weight backwards makes the face, it makes sense as well. The weight coming further back now, there's a gap between bigger gap between the weighting and the face. When it's pushed forward, the weight's almost positioned closer to the face. You get more of a solid feel, but that's personal preference there. I didn't hit that well at all. I don't feel particularly comfortable with that. That's better strike. 266, I mean, it's come out like a rocket ship, that one. .260, 261, just bullet straight. Apart from the first one, very, very solid, even though feel-wise, I wouldn't feel comfortable in that setting. I wouldn't have it. If this was better by a country mile, I'd be like, how? Because I didn't feel comfortable. Now, let's see how we feel with the weight pushed forwards, and then we can compare the numbers. So front, I mean, this is to prove to you as well that strike is pure domination. Doesn't matter where your setting is, even the whole mass of 50 grams. I could stand here and wait until I hit 3 robotic shots and you'll see a big difference, but that's not how golf works, is it? We've already, you know, hit the back weight further at 266 compared to the mid. The front weight, if I hit 3 crap ones, could be shorter than all those. So who knows? But I already like the fact that this is squared up now with that weight forward at address. Oh, it's night and day. Night and day for me. I can feel it here. I can feel the difference here. This is the biggest thing. It's not necessarily impact. I've already made my decision that I don't like that weight at the back into the ball. That was a bit scruffy. 270 still with a scruffy shot. Yeah, I so prefer it. So prefer it. 272, right side. Now, quick glance over the numbers, and then we're going to have a bit of a 300-yard challenge. Start with the back weight. Dispersion was pretty good, but I did mention how much I hated, absolutely hated that feel. 254 total we're looking at there. Mid was 257, so it was overall longer. And then I think this is pretty accurate. The fact that that weight's pushed forward, it gets a bit less stable at impact, not having that weight at the back, but the distance just jumps up an absolute mile. And table-wise, and I do feel like this weight could be a huge difference on spin rates and then consequently distance. So it's more than fine-tuning for me this year. This 50 gram is very influential. Is it? I was going to say influenza. Influential. So we're going to end this whilst talking about it and trying to get that 300 yards, because it's definitely possible. Definitely possible. But again, it's another piece of wizardry from the engineering department at TaylorMade. Absolutely love it. Great golf club. Excited to see what comes next. See what I mean? The jump in speed, give it that bit more acceleration. I need to knock that spin rate down more. I could lower the loft. 3.324 is going to be a struggle for me to get 300 yards. I need that to probably be in the high 2s. Not with that. Right, that was better. That was more face. Woo! Okay. 305 yards. There's the driver distances in said fairway wood. Now, I could say there's a bit of a struggle to get there. I really like to accelerate, but that's my swing at the moment. I feel like for the majority, you probably would see very similar distances with this to your driver, and I have in the past using this club. So just goes to show, strike is key, fitting is key. What a golf club. Guys, thank you as always for watching. We've got some exciting stuff coming up, so make sure you hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.